Hello YouTube. It's the end of the day here on Thursday. I've recently shown, I did a Kyosho video and I did a TLV video, complete collection. So this one is going to be Konami. And this is the packaging for Konami. It's just like Kyosho. The only difference is it's actually closer to older Kyosho because the bubble is sealed. And Kyosho no longer does that. The bottom slides out. So this is a sealed car. These are pretty rare, pretty hard to find Konami stuff these days, especially stuff that is sealed up. Alright, so this is going to be Konami. Let's get at it here. We'll start with Nissan. They have some very, very nice Nissan models. We have this Nissan Laurel here. So Konami, similar to Kyosho, they're metal body, plastic base, rubber tires, and prototypical wheels with lensed headlights and taillights. Some of the taillights are painted, most are lensed. Here is a Ken Mary Skyline. Here's a Nissan Sunny. Here's a Datsun Bluebird. One of the nicer 1:64 scale Bluebirds too, I might add. It is a very nice little car. These are almost a cross between Kyosho and Tomoka Limited Vintage. They're assembled similar to Kyosho in that, as I just mentioned, metal body, plastic base. But the similarity that they have to Tomoka Limited Vintage is with the suspension. This is a Nissan Violet, one of my favorite Konami cars right here. So, like Tomoka Limited Vintage, these do have really bouncy suspension. They have incredible detail, though. It's definitely among the best. These are going to bring you, I would say, a higher level of detail than any of the American brands like Greenlight and Auto World. This is a Hakosuka 4-door Nissan Skyline. So those are the Nissans. A couple of oddball brands. We have here a Suzuki. This is just an alternate color from the blue one. And then back here we have a Mitsubishi Galant. A little bit different from the TLV. This one is a 1970. And the TLV from that video is a 1975. And then here we have a 1985 Honda Prelude. So that's the only Honda that I've got, and that's the only Mitsubishi. The rest of these are going to be Mazdas and Toyotas because Konami has excellent assortments of both brands. So here's the RX-5 Mazda Cosmo. Here we have Savannah RX-3. Here we have a Luce Rotary Coupe. And here's the original Cosmo. And here's a first-gen RX-7 Savannah. Here is a Mazda Familia Rotary Coupe. And here we have the Mazda Miata. So that's the Mazda collection that I've got. from there we'll go into the Toyotas. So this is the Toyota Starlet. And believe it or not, this is probably the most valuable die-cast car in my entire collection. If it's not the most valuable, it's one of. Very, very hard car to find. We have the 1600 GT Corona, 1976 Toyota Celica GT, 1989 Toyota Celica GTR, 1985 Toyota Celica, I don't know the year on this, but this is a Toyota Crown. It's an awesome casting. And this is the Toyota Soarer. Alright, over here, a couple different color variations of a 1970 Toyota Celica GT. Here we have a Toyopet. And then we've got the Toyota Corolla Live-In. And then the blue one is a Toyota 2000 GT. And then we've got the Toyota Sports 800. So this Toyota collection is actually, every tooling is represented here except for there was a different 2000 GT tooling, which I used to have. But other than that, all the toolings are represented here. And that completes the collection of Konami. This is another good brand. It's definitely a niche. If you're somebody that doesn't enjoy JNC, then this may not be the brand for you. But if you're one of those people that you get excited about JNC stuff, then this brand right here is definitely worth collecting. Although these cars can be pricey. I would say on average on eBay, I would say around 20. I've been lucky. I've gotten the vast majority of these from the Toy Pimp, and I've paid between $8 and $12. I'd say on average I paid about 10. With the exception of this one, I got lucky and found that on eBay for only 30. When I saw it at that price, I couldn't click on buy it now fast enough. So, fun stuff to collect. Very nice, very realistic, very nice detail, pretty good build quality. This one here, in my opinion, is one of the nicer models that I feel like they've done. Very clean looking. And then here's a better look at this Toyota Crown. This is one of the larger Konami castings. The Crown and the Nissan Laurel and the Mazda RX-5 are probably the three largest castings I think that they have. They have a bunch of small ones, like the Toyota Republica. Sweet little car. And you just won't find this kind of stuff. You know, TLV does some similar stuff, but for the most part, there is no crossover with any of the castings that that Konami has done. There's a little bit, but like this here, Celica, no one else did this. And then, oh, one more I wanted to show you, just the size of this, because this is just another really big Konami casting. This is the Nissan Laurel. So the Laurel and the Toyota Crown are two of the larger castings. And then also the Mazda RX-5 and the Mazda Luce. Anyways, like I said, I would definitely recommend this brand. It's a good brand. And they only made diecast for about 2 or 3 years. And so very, very limited stuff. All right. Stay tuned. Next video is going to be... So I've covered Kyosho, TLV, and Konami. So the next video is going to be oddball diecast brands of premium detail. And I'll do that one now. Talk to you all very soon.